Oh god. Alright, well, I'm not going to be on long. Just thought I'd pop on and say hello. Wish you all Merry Christmas. Humbug. I don't like Christmases. I hate Christmas. If I could wear my black Santa Claus um, cap, I would do, but I can't find it. Not that I've been looking for it, but if I could find it, I'd probably wear it because I don't like Christmases. Christmas to me is just another boring day. Unless you're with, relatives, then it's not as boring. But when you're on your own, it can be frigging boring. So that's one reason I don't like Christmases and New Year and birthdays because you can only spend it with really. So usually 365 days a year, it's just a normal single day or the same day, all built in together. Now, over the last couple of weeks, I've been knocking my coffee over. A couple of weeks ago, I knocked it over on the computer, nearly blew the new computer up, which ain't worth shit to be honest with you, because it's slow as hell. And I'm going to have a little grumble about that actually. It's like, no, eBay says fast gaming computer, for like the minimal kind of gaming experiences you want in, like with couple of games such as like Legoland or Far Cry, the early version of Far Cry and some of the older version of games. Yeah, it might work okay on those, but it's not a fast computer, is it really? Because I've had this for about 2-3 weeks now, and it's slow as hell. Trying to open an application as soon as the computer loads in takes about 5 to 10 minutes. Put a different graphic card in, hoping that would help, but that hasn't done really anything really. Um, so it does look like this computer I bought a few weeks ago isn't up to the specification it's supposed to be. So I'm a bit pissed off with that really because I spent like 300 quid on this computer, and if I'd put a little bit more money into it, I could have probably got a better one. But I think this one's mainly just for like day to day basic kind of like chore, like watching videos and doing your stream and doing the light gaming and stuff like that. But I hope to buy yet another computer later, one I can do some gaming on, or just buy the motherboard and processor and the memory. But I don't really like building computers anymore, so I'd rather like spend out the extra to have it properly built. Because no mind, like if I try building, I'll probably go and start blowing stuff up on it like I used to do. Oh, years ago, I used to build them pretty good, but then when the technology kind of got better and different, it was kind of confusing. And yeah, I think the last computer I tried to build, I blew up 3 items on it, like the motherboard, processor kind of like got buckled, um, and one of the memory card sticks got kind of screwed. So lucky enough, I was able to send them back and get me refunds on them. I just like saved up a bit more money and bought another computer, but that was like about 6 years ago. Right in. But the other week, I kind of had my coffee and I knocked the coffee over the computer and nearly blew that up. Uh, and I say, this computer's only like 3 weeks old, I think now. Not too happy with it at the moment because when I turn it on and log in, there's so many programs that kind of like trying to start up in the background. It slows it down. And I am playing a new game called Subsistence at the moment, and when you're not actually recording the game, it's not too bad, run around in the game. But when you start recording, it really slows the system down, especially the gameplay. and you can hear the fan kicking in. But I'm going to see trying to save up and get another one sometime next year, so I can do a bit more gaming. I don't know really, because I'm getting old now, getting near to the 60 years old mark. But some of the gaming channels I've been watching do have some old fogies, dictating and doing their commentary on the game. Your cleanup payment trial has expired. Well, goodbye. Fast. I don't want you anyway. So I've also learned about not drinking coffee in a cup on a table now, because although, as I said, I nearly blew the computer up by knocking the coffee over, although it's only a quarter of a cup, I did have coffee on the table a bit further over this time. And last week I got up and I knocked the coffee over again, would you believe? But this time it came this way towards me and it made a mess, and I thought, man, I can't keep knocking this coffee over. So I remembered that I had a flask, so every time I make coffee now, I put it in my flask, got a safety catch lid on it, and I can drink it whenever I want. When you got coffee in a cup, it goes cold kind of quick, don't it? But when it's in a flask, it can stay hot up to night. This one didn't get cold for about 8 hours the other day. But anyway, I'm not been feeling too good. As you can tell with the old throat getting a bit sore and a bit groggy. I keep getting my headaches, chronic headaches. I'm not sure what time I went to bed last night. I think I went to bed about 3 o'clock last night. Maybe a bit earlier. I can't remember. But, in here it's freaking cold. And I mean freaking cold. I had a little thin hoodie on the last couple of days, and I've had my heater turned on, but this time I was able to find my kind of little fleece jumper, and I put it on tonight. But I still had to keep my fan heater on time to time. But last night, I think it was about 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock sometime. It wasn't that late. I think it's 4 o'clock I went to sleep. And you know what time I woke up this afternoon? I woke up twice, I think. One to go to the bathroom, came back, and I was only in my 2 top blankets, this one and my little green one. And I woke up and I was really freaking cold. So I kind of crawled into the quilt and I fell back to sleep again. And I woke up and I thought, God, it's dark already, I was only thinking it's about 4 o'clock. It's gone 7 o'clock in the evening. I thought, fucking hell, long sleep, say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. 1, 2, 3. That's 15 hours sleep I had. And I still feel tired. I don't know why, but I still feel tired. I've been up since 7 o'clock to say, so it's only 2.5 hours. But I still feel fucking tired. I don't know why. I think it's because it's cold weather. I think I was like this last year, actually. Cold, tired all the time. When the warmer weather gets here, I won't be so tired so much and I'll be able to get out and do a lot more stuff. But, it's been kind of windy as well. Right, Angela? It's been really windy. Really windy. Now, I've already texted my sister, Denise, that I won't be going to the normal Morgan's family reunion, which we always do on a bank holiday. So I just don't feel well enough, I didn't even go to my daughter's housewarming and my grandson's birthday. I just wasn't well enough. I just keep getting so many headaches. I feel dizzy quite a lot of the time. And I do normally wear the glasses quite actually, but sometimes wearing my glasses things are start giving me headaches. Hay fever's been kicking in quite a lot as well. Been sitting here and 1 minute I can sit and watch TV or YouTube and suddenly my eyes will go all kind of watery, itchy-fied, so I've got to get my hay fever tablets out. not long taking some ibuprofen because my headache was back and gave me a chronic headache. No, it's been so cold out there. I've not been able to get out. I did do some shopping the other day. When was it? Monday, I think it was. What day is it today? Thursday? Wednesday. So I got out and done a bit of shopping Friday and Monday because the cat was running out of food. And I didn't have the sachets, what the cat normally eats. So I had to get her tin food. And she seems to be eating that, but, if she's eating that food, then that's okay because you get like, in the sachets, you only get like, I think 12 sachets for like £2.69. And usually one sachet lasts her 2 days because I only give her half a sachet each day. So that's like just over a week, maybe a little bit longer. Depends on how much food is in the sachet, I suppose. But the tins are that big, and it's like a 6-pack tin. And I opened one of those up the other day because she was practically out of sachets, and I thought, well, I want to keep a couple, for, give her a changeover kind of thing. And I opened one of the tins, and it's like chunky meat and like jelly stuff in there. And she seems to be eating that okay, the first tin. And I've only gone through like a quarter tin, and that opened 3 days ago. So you're getting a lot more food in a tin than you do in a sachet. And 6 tins is cheaper than the 12-pack sachets. So if she's going to eat that meat, I'm going to start getting her tin food more often. I always put her food in the cupboard. Like when it's open, I put it in the fridge, keep it cool, and it doesn't like stink and like attract flies. I don't know why, but the other day, man, I tell you, 2 days in a row, I must have dropped some food somewhere on the floor, but I went in the kitchen and there's like 20 flies, them big black flies, just kind of like leaning against the window. And I opened the windows up and I kind of like brushed them out. They weren't flying around like they normally do. When you normally get a fly and you like try to swipe it, it zooms around rather quickly. Well, these ones didn't zoom around. They're just sitting there. And I had to like flick them out with on my kind of like bushcraft gloves that I keep in the kitchen, and got rid of them all. I thought, where the fuck have they come from? And the next day, there's like another 15 in there. Where the fuck are they coming from? There must have been some food drops somewhere. I don't know. So for 4 days in a row, I had to keep opening the windows. Like the third and fourth day, there's only like 2 or 3 in there, kind of thing. But now I think they've all gone because I've been in there the last couple of days and there's not been any in there. But I did see the cat jumping around in the hallway on a CCTV camera the other day when I was just getting in bed to go to sleep. She was jumping around trying to catch us something. So it's been kind of like a weird couple of weeks. Let's say I'm drinking coffee out of my flask now. I won't have a cup in here anymore. I'm just getting so fucking clumsy, man. I just can't deal with the shit going on here anymore. I put a different graphic card in the PC, and before I'd done that, I was able to get the audio through my TV. So, like, when I'm watching YouTube, instead of having it coming through my speakers, I can have it coming through the TV. But now I put another graphic card in, I can't get it through my TV. And I've tried different ways and different features and God knows what. Sometimes it suddenly like come on all of a sudden and then suddenly go off all of a sudden. Now I know it's a driver software issue. I have subscribed to 2 driver update programs. One of them was bloody expensive. It said like order now and get 50% discount, and it said £22. So I thought, well, that showed when I actually downloaded the trial version, it showed me all the drivers that I needed. So I thought, yeah, I'd get that. I subscribed to it, and guess what? The full price was £44, and I paid £22. Then I had to wait 24 hours for the serial key. So I thought, right, if I go on and start complaining about it again, because I did complain that I hadn't received my CD key, They go, well, we've not received your payment yet. I said, well, it's gone through my bank account. Well, what's your email I paid through it from? stevesbushcraft@gmail.com. No, we're not receiving it yet. So give it 24 hours. And if not, give us a call back. So, I waited 24 hours and the CD key did come through. Which you say it was on one of the, if you go onto like your Gmail, you've got like 4 tabs, you've got like, God knows what they are, I can't remember, but it's under one of the tabs, notification things, and I was able to get the CD key and installed it, and I've got it running so it's like a full version, and it didn't pick up the drivers that it showed in the first place. On my Nevada drivers, I uninstalled Nevada like I was doing some research on why I wasn't getting certain drivers through, and people saying, "Oh, uninstall your Nevada software," uninstall it and then reinstall it. Well, the graphic card I put in now, it's installed some drivers, but it's not installed all the drivers because it's not installing the HDMI drivers that I need for it to play for the TV. And I was spending like half a day yesterday before I went to bed trying to find HDMI drivers, and none of them works. And this driver software is supposed to scan your system, scan all your hardware, and then upload or show you the listing of the driver that you need, but it's not doing it. So I'm not too happy with the software I've ordered at the moment. So I might be contacting them and say, hey, no, I don't go on any more stream. No, I don't go on his channel anymore. So, yeah, like the software, like I've been having problems with the software, getting installed at the moment. Like when I installed the Nevada drivers and trying to install the new one, it kept saying, this package is not compatible with your system. Now I'm running Windows 11 Home at the moment, which was actually put on the system when I got it. It did have Nevada drivers on there, but because I changed the driver card, the graphic card over from a GT710 to a GT730. Now GT710's got 2 gig memory. The GT730 has a 4 gig memory, which I was able to get cheaper. So I've had to put a new graphic card in now, hoping that the system gaming experience and video experiences would be a lot better, but it just ain't accepting the graphic drivers for some reason, and a lot of people seem to be having the same thing. Hello, Rose. I'm still waiting for that thingy to come through from China. I haven't forgotten. I'm just waiting for it. It's like a sensor, kind of a piece of thing, equipment. I did have one, but I don't know what I've done with it, so I've had to order a couple more because I want to do one of those like little boo bears myself in the new year. So I'm afraid, it hasn't come through yet. Mind you, I only ordered it last week. And with China, it takes up to 4 weeks sometimes, depending on the postal. The postal system, man, it sucks, I'll tell you, man. When I did order the graphic card, I spoke to the guy who helped me buying the computer, and I said, look, I really need a new graphic card. He goes, you know what, you're a decent enough guy, I'm going to say, like, put your repayments back on hold for now. Get what you need to get up and running. And once you've done it, let me know and we'll sort out about the repayments. Because he paid for half the computer. A really nice guy. Never met him, but, he's very helpful. So, he's an understanding person. And it was a loan. It's not like, a donation saying, like, keep it because he does need the money back. But it was good enough to say, well, put the payments, the repayments back on hold and, like, get your graphic card, put it in, and hopefully that'll, like, help, and get you underway again, kind of thing. But No, I should have like paid out a bit more money to get a better system anyway, because like this, it's a Intel i5 second generation. So it's an i5 2400. So second generation. The i5s are up to like 11 generation now. So it is a very old processor. And when this is what I hate about eBay sellers, yeah. They make these systems, you know. If I had known it's an i5 2400, I wouldn't have got it. I would have got like an i5 fifth or sixth generation one, because then it would have been a lot more faster than it is now. Because the processor can only process so much on your system each time, and I couldn't turn around and say, well, I want Windows 8.1, because the system already had the operating system installed. Oh God, my throat's really hurting tonight. So that's the point of when you get you think i5 terabyte hard drive GT710 better than the graphic card I might already have. No, the graphic card wasn't as better than the one I originally have, because on the old computer which went pop one night, that had a GTX 660. That's like 10 times better than the GT710 bloody graphic card. But when he said light gaming, I thought, well, yeah, I'm only doing light gaming. I'm not playing like the big games that are coming out now, like the new Call of Duty one and Far Cry 5 or 6 or whatever it is, and all these new games that are coming out. I'm not playing those ones. I'm playing some of the old games, and I'm playing like Mr. Survival, and this new one I've been playing is Subsidence, but that originally came out 2019, no, 2015. The guy's just been updating it and putting more features into the game. And when I started to watch a video on it, I thought, yeah, that looks pretty interesting. And originally that game, right, is like 20 odd quid to buy. But if you look around on the CD sites on Google, you could get like a £50 game for like 15 quid or something, yeah. Now this is a £20 game, right, Subsidence. And I looked around and I found a website where they do the CD serial keys, which you purchase, then you go onto Steam, then you put the CD key into the Steam, and then it lets you download it through Steam. If you're a gamer, you know what it is anyway, yeah. And I found one for like £6. So I bought it, went on Steam, and I was able to download it, and it's a good game. When I'm not recording the game, I'm running around like okay on it. It's not bad experience. It's playable, but when I'm actually recording it, it does lag out the game experiences. So I'm trying not to do as many recordings as at the moment, but I do like to video some games and upload them, as a different content. So yeah, like I don't really spend that too much money on a system where I can't do this and I can't do that. I want a system where I can do certain things, yeah. But this one was a bit of a mistake to buy, actually, to be honest, yeah. So yeah. No, if I ever do get another one, this one would just be put in the cupboard as a spare, in case if I get a new one, something happens to that in about a year's time. At least I know I've got a spare one. The one on the back, it's not a gaming computer, but I use that as a server. It's got like 4 hard drives in, and I've even got like a special adapter. I've got a special adapter. I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if I can see it on StreamYard. This allows me to put like 2 external, hard drives in, and I've got a shitload of files on it. I've got all my paranormal stuff, not all my paranormal stuff. So I did have problems with some of my hard drives seizing up and losing a lot of stuff. So what I do, if I want files kept, I duplicate them I'm putting them on 2 different hard drives, so at least if another one goes down, I've still got another backup. So, you know, like, in other words, I've got 2 backups of, like, you know, my residential investigations. I've got residentials, at Pete's house, you know, Kenny's house, that Victorian, no, the Georgian house. You know, I've got stuff from, like, going out and, you know, doing it with me, doing it. So I do it nice, doing investigation with nephews and Simon James. Well, the Simon James, yeah, there is stuff on there with Simon James on there still. Not all of it, but some of it. And I downloaded Real Player actually just recently. I used to like playing, you know, trying to do stuff on Real Player. It's like a video player, but you can actually like use it to edit stuff as well. But it's got a new feature on there where you can actually like go to a video site and download the video that you're watching. So you ain't got time to watch it all. A little pop up will come down and say, like, you know, do you want to download it or something like that. I don't know if it works on all video sites, but ones I've been on, like YouTube and a couple of other ones I've been watching videos on, it will come on and, you know, let me know if I can download it or not. So I installed that the other day, but I've not downloaded anything, you know, video wise. Let's catch on and chat. No, Anja, there is a setting in Windows. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. System. I think it's under system. No, it might be under computer management. Let me see if I can find it. No, it's not under computer management. I did see it. I can't remember exactly where it is, but on Windows 11, there is a setting where you can actually reset and repair Windows 11 without losing any of your data. Because when before my old computer blew up here, or was it, no, yeah, I can't remember if it was before or after. I was watching some YouTube videos on how you can install Windows 11 on older systems, because it's like this TMP thing here. And if you ain't got TMP built into your new system, you can't install it. But there is a bypass. There's a batch file you can put in on your main directory when you actually open the ISO file and put it onto either a memory stick, USB card memory stick, or CD. Now I've got it on memory stick at the moment, yeah, because you can actually boot up operating systems through memory sticks now. So when I was installing Windows 11, it said, like, you know, not compatible because, like, you know, the TPM or whatever, yeah. But then I done some research and I found this batch file, and when you install it, as it goes, like, you know, not compatible, what you do, you click back and you press a certain, like, I think Alt F10 or 11 or something like that. Then it comes up with a regedit file, and then you click on the bat file to open that bat file and run the bat file, and then it allows you to bypass a TPM, and then it'll let you completely run and install Windows 11. So it bypasses that TPM file crap, you know. And you can actually install it on any old computer whatsoever. You know, you can have a computer 10, 15 years old and you still install it by bypassing that TPM shit. And I've got it on that old computer, which I'm using as a backup anyway, like, you know, for me server files, which I'm trying to convert or copy over the files I've got on these external hard drives onto there, which I've not done yet. That old computer that I pulled out after the other one blew up. That one isn't working. Well, it is and it isn't. It's kind of like, you know, I did get Windows 11 on that one, but it's only got a small hard drive in there, like about 320 gig. So I stuck that back in the living room, kind of thing, kind of like ignoring it for now, because that one there is more faster than the one I bought out after my other computer blew up. So that one, I'm not even going to worry about. I just wanted to see if I can install Windows 11 on it, and I was able to install Windows 11. But I know there was a setting in Windows 11 where you can actually click on it, and it say reset your PC without losing any of your personal data, files, whatever. And all you do, it'll actually like kind of like load in, and it's like resetting, please wait, and it'll actually reinstall and put back the system as it was when you first got the system, or when you first got, the hard drive with Windows 11 on it, and you don't lose your files. Because I remember doing it with Windows 10 at one time. Windows 11 and Windows 10 ain't much difference apart from like, the graphics and stuff. What else was there? It's not even worth doing a system restore, man, I tell you. I did a system restore, and I was trying to get the Nevada drivers back here, which I'd formatted the other night, because people were saying, format them, delete them and reinstall them. Now, I uninstalled all the drivers for Nevada, and the graphic card was not having it, kind of thing. My screen, on the monitor, it's usually like full screen, but when I put this other graphic card and took all the other ones off, it's kind of like that. So, like, I was kind of like panicking. I thought, well, maybe if I do a system restore, I'll get the Nevada drivers back. Now, on Windows 8.1, which I used to use quite a lot, a system restore would only take about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes max. I'd wait nearly 2 hours for a system restore, and I was checking on the phone, so like, under like technical help and comments about system restore to Windows 11, and some people are saying a system restore can take up to 6 hours, because it depends on how many files you've got on your PC. So I thought, fuck it, and sometimes that it gets stuck in a loop apparently, yeah. And if it gets stuck in a loop, that's why it takes 6 hours, because it's trying to constantly remember and rewrite certain files on your PC. So I thought, what? One comment said just leave it running, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and it should have restored. Well, I went to bed after waiting about an hour and a half. I dozed off, and I woke up about half an hour later to go to the loo. And as I woke up, a screen popped up and it said unable to restore due to so-and-so issues. So then it kind of like put me back onto the normal Windows login, and it said system restore failed. So I thought, bollocks. So I wasn't able to get the Nevada drivers back, and I've been trying to get them back on, and it just ain't accepting them. If I go into like, all it's doing at the moment is if I go into device manager, so if I go into let's go there. If I go into it's always popping up on network. I don't know why. If I go into device manager and go into display adapters, it'll show you the GeForce 730, and the sound is there. It says like Nevada high definition audio, but it's not showing me the Nevada. Well, it's not the Nevada HDMI driver settings or whatever on there. Yeah. So I've been trying to get the HDMI up and running, but it just ain't doing it. Now I was hoping, like, with this software that I purchased called, come up on it, Drive Updater, which I paid £22 for. Original price supposed to be like £44, but I must have misread it. I thought I was paying like £12. But this, like, because when I was running on the troll version, it's going to take a little while for it to come up, so I'll show you that in a minute, because it's got to scan through all the drivers. God, my throat's really hurting tonight. You can download it off Microsoft website. If you do a YouTube search, there's usually a lot of people where they're talking about how to bypass a TPM, and they show you a step-by-step on how to download Windows and what you need to do to bypass the TPM settings, and they show you how to install it and everything. They say, oh, I've got mine, one's working. They say, I ain't been feeling well the last couple of weeks. So that's why I've not been streaming much. You know me, I usually do a stream every couple of days at least, but when was the last time I did one? Several days ago. I know some of you, keep saying, well, we've been Steve. I just haven't been well enough to do many streams, actually. I've been trying to relax a bit more. I think after Christmas, if I'm feeling better, I'll try to get Rose on here to do a stream with us. We was going to do one, about a week ago, actually, but I wasn't feeling well. And she goes, right, leave it a couple of weeks. And I do want to get Rose on here, even if it's just for a general chat. I just can't concentrate either, to be honest with you. Even when I'm playing gaming, I can't concentrate. One little silly little kind of thing gets me kind of like really kind of irritated. And so let's go back on here for a minute. So it's found this thing here. I don't know what it is. Let me just and I don't want to install it just yet. I want to Google it. MAR. Oh God, I can't see it. I can't even concentrate. MAR. Google. Alex 1A. Oh, that's mobile. So it's picking up my mobile phone. If it's like something to do with the TV, I'll install it. But as it's like, to do with me mobile, I'm not really worried about it. I suppose you have live support on there as well if I need live support. I'm going to go on there probably tomorrow if they're around and say, look, I purchased this because it showed me that I needed a lot of drivers, especially for my Nevada card. And the reason I purchased it, because I needed drivers for my Nevada graphic card. And now I bought it, it's not showing that I need it. So why am I paying for it if it's not telling me that I need it when I originally did need it? So I don't know if there is a way on how you can find out if certain drivers have been installed or not. I don't feel. I feel hungry, but I don't feel like I want to eat. Like yesterday or last week, I bought some pork. I buy the belly strip pork, and sometimes the actual pork chop things, And last week I had the pork belly strips, and it said expiry date 17th. So I ate those on the 15th, and I completely forgot about the pork ones. The pork chop one kind of thing. Pork cuttings. And last night I felt a little bit hungry, but I wasn't too hungry. Now, when I was married with my ex-missus, sometimes, if we've got something, we don't mind if it's kind of like cut the days after the expiry date, we still cook it and eat it. Never really got ill over it. Last night I looked in the kitchen and it said expired the 17th. And I looked on the calendar and it's 21. I thought, shit. So I thought, well, I'm going to throw a whole packet of that away because that's nearly £3. So I just got the old frying pan out, stacked them in the old frying pan, made some mushrooms and, cooked some mushrooms. I can't actually physically make mushrooms, but I fried up some mushrooms and a packet of those microwavable rice things and just slapped it on the table and, I slapped it on the plate, then on the table, and then ate it. So I had a bit of a step up meal yesterday. I did draw £10 out of my bank account the other day because I felt like having Chinese, but I just couldn't go out because it's too fucking cold, too windy. So I've got a tenner wallet, so I'm keeping that for when I do feel like a Chinese and go out and get myself a Chinese meal. No, it's not very often I buy a Chinese meal. It's not often I'll have a kebab meal either. It's only when I can afford it, and sometimes the Chinese meal can last me 2 days. I'll eat half I'll get special fried rice. I'll get the spare ribs and prawn crackers. Now, normally when I have that, I'll have half the rice, I'll eat all the ribs, and half a packet of prawn crackers. And usually I'll leave the other half of the rice, stick that in the microwave, in the milk container. I don't like heat up anything. Just leave it in there until the morning or whenever I feel a bit peckish, and then I'll eat it then. Sometimes that can be a second meal for me. So, I've had that tenor wallet for about 2 weeks now, so that's good in one way. But I had to eat that yesterday because I didn't want that expiring and going bad and end up cooking it next week and 2 or 3 days after the expiry date. It's usually on the packet it says I don't know if it's sell by date or the actual expiry date of the meat. I still get confused with that, yeah. But if it's let's go sell it by the 17th, but it's good for another 3 or 4 days before it starts going kind of rotten. I don't know. I don't know how they work that out. I don't know how to work that out, but But I chatted to my sister earlier, and then my daughter's got a bit worried about me because my daughter's got COVID. Poor sod. I think she caught that from having that house warming experience because she didn't have it before. I don't think. And the thing is, social gathering is okay, but they just don't give a shit about other people. Some people, if they know they've got it, they shouldn't be going out and socialising. I wouldn't do that. Although I'm asthmatic and I've got my exempt badge to go on the bus and not have to wear a mask, I still wear a mask to protect myself, for one. And if I suddenly do contract it and I don't realise I contracted it, I'm protecting other people. And people who've got it and they know they got it don't give a shit about other people. And I think that's wrong. If you got it, you should be like, sitting indoors until you got rid of the damn thing. It's like just with a normal flu virus, which I think I might have because it's so fucking cold in here sometimes. I wouldn't be surprised if I caught a flu, winter virus. So like, if I know I've got something or I'm not feeling well, and I think I could probably like contracted someone else, I'd rather stay at home. And I text my sister Denise tonight saying, look, I've not been well over the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm getting headaches. I'm feeling dizzy, getting dizzy spells, and so and so and so and so. And like, I've been to my niece Laura's Boxing Day gatherings for like the last 5 years or so, yeah. But this time I ain't going to be able to do it. And I text my sister saying, look, I'm not well enough to go. I don't know what I've got. I just don't want to be going out and, probably passing the bad germs over to, the family. So I'd rather stay at home and protect myself and protect you lot. And that's what's going to happen. Yeah, she has. Angela, she's got it. Yeah. And so I think she got it from someone who's gone to a housewarming party. She didn't have it before then. I think one of the kids might have had it as well. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think she said that one of the boys got it, so she might have got it off one of the boys, but she could have got it from someone that went to a housewarming party, kind of thing, because she had a housewarming and birthday party at the same day. Because it was I think it's JJ's first birthday. I would like to have gone there, but I couldn't get there because I just wasn't feeling too good. As I said, if I wasn't feeling well, I didn't want to like take the chance and passing any like all germs and viruses over to the poor lad. So that's why I stayed. And I'm getting so confused on the dates and what time of year it is right at the moment. I've not done no Christmas cards. Sometimes I might do it on like Moonpig if I can like afford it, but I've got Christmas cards out in the kitchen. I've not even wrote them out and sent them out yet. But yeah, she's got it. One of her boys has got it. Don't know what strain it is, but I I keep meaning to go out and get one of them test kits, but it's just been too cold for me. As soon as I go downstairs and open the door, you know, it's been so cold and windy, and like I don't want to take the chance and make it. I think it's just like a winter flu I've got or something, yeah, which I probably have got. Because I think Angela said on Facebook, can you taste stuff? I can taste stuff. I can taste the meat. I can taste the rice. I can taste like the well, I didn't have onions. Like the mushrooms. I can taste like sweets and stuff like that. So my taste buds ain't gone. My smell, well, that hasn't gone. Cause I can still smell the cat's crap when it goes out there and shits everywhere. So my taste and smells are okay. So I don't know if I've got that. I think it's just like a winter cold because it is getting near winter now, isn't it? It is winter. So that's why I think I've got is just a winter cold. That's actually called my hay fever. I think like hay fever is supposed to be summer, isn't it? But that's kind of weird. Like summertime, my hay fever is not too bad, but wintertime, it's kind of like hits me. Every night I've had to take a hay fever tablet. No, my stomach's okay. The only time my stomach hurts when I'm, go to the bathroom. I feel like I need to go, and I'm trying to go, and I'm putting pressure on myself, and then I get like a bit of a cramp in the stomach because I'm putting too much pressure. But I tend to like, if I feel like I need to go for number two now, I just hold on as long as I can, and then go. I ain't going to keep going out there and trying to do it when I can't do it, kind of thing. So, yeah. But what's hurting at the moment is my headache, my eyes are tend to itch, and my throat's sore. Um, and that's my stomach mumbling. And I'm not going to eat tonight. I've got stuff out there, but I just don't fancy cooking. I've got some cheese. I've run out of potato crisps. Sometimes I like to sit there with a bag of crisps and a bit of cheese, I've got a little bit of bread, I think, left. I don't know if that's okay to eat or not. Might have gone a bit mouldy by now. It's been out there a week. But with bread, I didn't used to buy, the whole loaf kind of thing. I used to buy just little small brown bread ones. But I found this loaf that I do like, and it's a big one, and it's like 95p a loaf or whatever, yeah. And it's thick crust as well, and it's got like little seeds around it. Really nice bread. And I've been eating that quite a lot actually for the fibre. But I think I've got like 2 slices left out there maybe. Because I've been eating that all week. Well, not all week, but I've been eating that. And sometimes I make 2 sandwiches, thinking I'm hungry. But I'm going to eat 2 whole sandwiches. And like what I normally do, I get lettuce, then I put tomatoes on, then I put cheese on, then I put ham on it, then I put a little bit of like sauce on it, like the old what's it called? Not mayonnaise, the other one. Salad cream. Put some salad cream on it. Then I put a little bit more ham on it. Then I put some more lettuce on it. Then I put the top bread on it. Yeah, so it's like that thick. It is that thick. And I make 2 of those. So I'm using 4 bread. Cut them in half. And I had one the other night actually. When was it? Tuesday? No, Monday. Monday night I made one. I cut them in half, and I ate 1 whole sandwich. And I've started eating the second half of the sandwich, but I couldn't eat it all. I left about that much crust, and then I still had a quarter of the second sandwich left, or half. I had half of the second sandwich left, and I just stuck that in the fridge and ate it the next day. So yeah. Anyway, I want to check on something. Yeah, like yesterday, I couldn't sleep properly. I went to bed around about 2-3 o'clock, and I just could not get to sleep. So I got up, stuck the old computer back on, because I now shut the computer down, to be on the safe side for now. That's why I'm not doing like any overnight streams, because I'm still trying to get the computer running at a certain spec before I shut it down, or even if I decide to keep it up and running. So I've noticed that I could put the power options on so it doesn't shut down, but if an update comes on, it'll come up and say like, see now it's set for like, if I don't do nothing on a computer and I'm out cooking, it'll shut it off. It'll shut the screen off 15 minutes later. Now I normally set that so it doesn't shut down either the computer or the screen, and I'm always constantly changing that, because like one little update, it starts messing around with your screen and sleep time settings. And I just looked on that and it said like 15 minutes. So if I'd gone that and I wasn't doing nothing, it shut the screen down. And that sometimes panics me, because like when I see the screen off, I think, fucking hell, don't say the computer's gone down again. There's something wrong with the computer, and I've got to keep hitting the tap, the spacebar to get the screen back up. I do need a new keyboard actually. This one's so dirty and grimy. I don't want to be taking the keys out because it takes too long to take out. I don't know how many keys. It is a bit dusty. You can get a cloth and give it white, but it's the gum that gets underneath it. The dust underneath it sometimes gives the old key buttons a little bit stiff. Yeah, like as I was saying, I went to bed and I couldn't get to sleep, so I got up and watched a bit of YouTube channel. I started feeling a bit hungry at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So I went out and I thought, well, what can I have? And it just hit me, egg and bacon sandwich. I thought, yeah, I don't feel like cooking, but I could go for an egg and bacon sandwich right now. And I have got egg and bacon in the fridge. But so I've only got like 2 slices of bread now, so I don't know if that's any good to eat or not because it's been there. Well, I bought the bread a week ago, and like, so I used to buy the small bread, but now I like this particular bread. I buy the whole bread and I try to eat as much of that during the week I can. But I thought, yeah, egg and bacon sandwich. So I got the bread out, 4 slices of the bread, buttered it up, got the old frying pan out, 6 rations of bacon, and what was it? I think it's 4 eggs. 4 eggs I fried up. Oh, I'm not fucking laser. Fucking shit. Right, I'll catch you later, Angela. Good night. Take it easy. Have a good Christmas because I won't be on after tonight until I don't know when I'll be on next, but I'll be on whenever. Damn it. My troll just rang me. Turn the phone off. I had the phone on in case my sister was going to ring me, but she texted me. So I can turn the phone off now. Goodbye, troll, you dickwick. I hope the trolls don't have a good Christmas. I hope karma comes around and kick them in the arse and they get stuff that they don't require. My stomach's running again. I've got to have something to eat soon. I don't know what I'm going to have to eat. I fancy doing a little bit more gaming, but I've not done any gaming today, so I didn't get up till gone 7 in the afternoon. Gone 7 o'clock this afternoon. I think it's because it's so cold, I just want to be kind of wrapped up in bed. But yeah, I had like 2 egg and bacon sandwiches yesterday morning, around about 4 o'clock in the morning, I think it was. Like the whole lot, I don't like having egg runny. I like to, when I cook my egg, especially frying it, I get a knife and I just stab it and let it all run out in the frying fat and cook it that way. I don't really like boiled eggs, to be honest, because it gets stuck at the palate, But yeah, so I had like 2 eggs and bacon sandwiches yesterday, and in the afternoon I had the fried pork, mushrooms, and rice. So I had quite well yesterday. But I feel a bit hungry tonight. I don't know why. I know if I cook something now, I ain't going to eat it. That's the problem. I'll probably just munch on some. Well, I don't know what I'll munch on. I've got no crisp left. Probably have a couple of wafer biscuits, the old caramel wafer biscuit, blue ribbon wafer biscuit, and a peanut bar or something, peanut chocolate bar. That should keep me going for a little bit. But yeah, as I say, like, I hope you all have a good Christmas anyway, because I don't think I'll be on Christmas Eve or Christmas night or Boxing Day. I'd like to have gone to my niece's Boxing Day, but I just don't think I'm going to make it. Just ain't feeling, too good at the moment. Headaches and dizzy spells and, the old hay fever kicking in every now and then. And, tiredness spells. I just, want to sit indoors and not so much mope about, but, kind of like just try to keep warm, and it's fucking hard to keep warm, especially running off a one little blow heater, because I don't have I don't have heating in here. I had to cut the heating down. Well, I had to have it disconnected about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, because I had gas. And every time I went in the gas, all opens up, just a little pilot light, that kick in my asthma. And I couldn't afford it anyway, because I was paying like £30 a week on bloody gas bill. So I thought, well, I can't afford that, so I had it disconnected. So when I get cold, I run a little blow heater. And suddenly blow heaters can cost you a bleeding fortune to run. So I have it on for like half an hour and turn it off. And if it starts getting cold a bit later, about another hour or so, I'll turn it on for another 10 minutes or so. And that's it. Can't afford it. Sometimes I'm sitting there fucking freezing my doolies off, and thinking, well, can I afford to put the heating on, I can grab the blanket and put a blanket around me, and that might warm me up a little bit, but not as much as sitting in a nice, warm, comfy, house. Now, the council sent me a letter the other week, and he said, like, get £60, I think it was, towards like cold weather payments. Now, I know with ESS, my electric company, they do an online form where you can sign up, and if you're claiming so much, different benefits or something, you sometimes can actually get £140 cold weather payments off them. Now, I applied to them, and I did get an email back saying, thank you, we've received your, application, but, you might not get a payment until March if it goes through. Now, last year I got it, and it went through, I think, around about February, March. So, if I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it. But the thing with them, and if you get it, you're using it for a couple of months, and suddenly they send you an email saying, oh, you ain't topped up, why you ain't topping up? Well, I've got the cold weather payment, didn't I, you dumb? Oh, yeah, right, okay, yeah, fair enough. Well, when are you going to top up next? Well, once it's gone down, and I need to top up. So I've got one of these electric keys. I use this. If I put £20 on there tomorrow and I don't use it, but I go and lose it, if I lose that, I've got to ring them up. They give me a code number to go to my local shop to get a new one. Now, the £20 credit would not be £20. It'll only be £15 because they take £10 off for the cost of you losing the key and getting a replacement key. So I try not to lose that. There's no credit on there now because I've got like £25 left on my electric already still, I think. When I looked the other day, it was like 28. So it might be about 24, 23, 24. So that will keep me for, I don't use a lot of electricity, Got 3 monitors on and a light, and that's it, Sometimes I might put the little blow heater on for 10, 15 minutes on, every couple of hours, and that's it, really. Oh, I've got me. Why is my Xbox turned on? I didn't even touch that Xbox. I didn't even hear it turn on. That's one thing I might have to do, to have a little game on the old Xbox. I've kind of like neglected that for like 6 months. The only thing is I do like to record my, gaming sometimes, but I can't record the gaming through the PC. I've got to record it off the application. There's a certain app which you can record your gameplay up to an hour, and then it shut off. Then you've got to go back on to the application to restart it again. And once you finish your game, you can copy the saved game files over your PC, join them together, and upload it on the gaming channel. And by the way, Twitter has closed my Twitter account down because that person who hacked it spammed it. Twitter thought it was me spamming. I put an appeal in. I tried to get my account unsuspended, but they wouldn't have it. And I just tried logging on it earlier to see if it's still suspended or not, and it no longer exists, my Twitter account. So I opened a new one under my gaming channel. But anyway, I've got to go. I'm going to go, yeah, I'm going to go. Get a bit more rest. Might just sit and have a quick game of subsistence. Don't know if I'm going to record on it, because like I say, when I record the game, it kind of lags the game out. But anyway, I'll end it here. Let's say have a good Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year. I probably won't be on until after Christmas or New Year anyway. Depends on how I'm feeling, like my health issues. So yeah, I'll see you when I'm on next. When that'll be, I've got no idea. But I'll see you later anyway. Take care, everyone. God bless. Have a good one. Have a good holiday. I know I want to be sitting here bored. At me, bored, lonely and grumpy and whatever. Right, see you later. I'm gone.